Sometimes the enemy will show up in a place to test you in an area that if you don't get exactly the way that you thought it was going to show up, you can easily take it as rejection. Now, as human beings, none of us want to experience that. If we take it as a negative, it is very hurtful to our hearts, our emotions, and our intellect. But if you go deeper into what the spirit of rejection is, rejection itself makes us lash out in an attempt to cover a past hurt or an insecurity that the enemy is trying to highlight. So basically, if you are receiving someone's choice for their life differently than what your choice is for their life, instead of taking it as a form of rejection, simply pray about it and ask God what he's saying about that particular situation. It's a trick of the enemy to feel some sort of way, because really it's a device that the enemy puts in place. Basically, if you get upset that someone is feeling some sort of way or doing something against you, then you're not receiving the fact that God can bless you with anything in any area. Spirit of rejection is a device of the enemy to pull you out of what God says is more than enough. If I'm looking at a blue Volkswagen, because I want a blue Volkswagen, but they don't have anything but white, does that mean that I'm not enough because I didn't get the blue Volkswagen? Or does that mean that God has something different for me and better for me, maybe a little bit further along the timeline? Sometimes we may be tired of waiting for the blue Volkswagen or the white Volkswagen. And so we become frustrated, feeling like we're justified in lashing out in what really equates to the spirit of rejection that is sent by the enemy.